drop it.
Yo, what is up guys? It's EliteShot here, aka Sean, bringing you guys another epic class setup for Call of Duty Ghosts. Before I start this, I want to say thank you so much for all the awesome feedback on my last epic class setup of the SC 2010. It seems like a lot of you guys really enjoyed that setup, and I'm glad because that was one of my favorite setups in order to get a lot of kills. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger is a very overused weapon in this game. It seems like noobs use it, pros use it, everyone uses this gun. And it's kind of crazy, but I really like this setup and it's something that I want you guys to try out. When it comes to the playstyle I use with this class, I tend to play a little more aggressive and a little stealthy because this weapon does have a built-in silencer, and I also have a few perks that make me a bit more stealthier and live a little bit longer. Generally, when you use silencers on weapons, they're meant so you can survive longer. That's why I use them. I use them when I want to go on longer streaks, longer sprees, get more kills without dying, and so on and so forth. So I really consider this a more of a skilled player class. Whenever I make classes, I try to think of how good or how bad the class is and how tough it is to use. This class probably requires a little more skill than my other classes because the playstyle is a little more aggressive, and playing aggressive in Ghosts can be a bit tougher, but if you can master this class, you'll do so good. For my attachments, I put on the foregrip as well as the red dot sight. I put on the foregrip because I really feel like it's necessary. Without it, the gun jumps around so much, it makes it hard to use, the recoils bouncing everywhere, and it's tough to get kills. So with the foregrip, it reduces the kick, reduces the recoil, and makes it a lot easier to use. And then I also put the red dot sight. Now the red dot sight is kind of up to you. It's either the red dot sight or extended mags. Red dot sight is very good attachment because it makes it easy to use. I really like using red dot sights on most of my ARs besides the AK-12, and this one, you don't really need it, but it does help, and I feel like I do better with it. I also like using extended mags in larger game modes like Ground War because larger mag size, there's more players, more kills, and I tend to switch back and forth between extended mags and the red dot sight. It's up to you though. For this setup, I did not put a secondary, nor did I put a lethal or tactical, because I really don't think those are that necessary. On a majority of my classes, I don't have a secondary, nor do I have lethals, because I just don't think they're that needed, and I do much better with additional perks. The perks I chose for this class really make it such an epic class setup, because I really fine-tuned and I tested and tried all the perks out for this specific setup, and I really think this is the best combination of perks for my playstyle. It might not be the best for you guys, but I definitely recommend you guys to try this out and to see what you think. As I mentioned earlier, this is a more of aggressive, close quarters, stealthy class because the Honey Badger has a high fire rate, it excels pretty well at close range because of its fire rate, and it acts more like an SMG in this game than it does an assault rifle, yet can still be handled well like an AR from those long distances, but it performs best at medium and close range. So, for my perks, I have on Ready Up, Stalker, Takedown, Scavenger, Amplify, and Focus. I put on Ready Up because, like I said, when you're close quarters, you want to make sure your weapon is ready as fast as possible. And Ready Up definitely helps you win those close quarter gunfights when you want to hip fire. I then put on Stalker because I really like using Stalker on all my assault rifles. Even though this weapon performs like an SMG at close range, it still is classified as an assault rifle. So you can't walk that fast while aiming down sight without it. So that's why I really recommend you guys to try out Stalker, and I guarantee you'll do so much better with it. Being able to strafe out your enemies, walk faster while aiming down your sight is so much more beneficial than I think Quick Draw. I then put on Takedown because it's a very stealthy perk, and since this weapon has a built-in suppressor, it makes you even more stealthy and more amazing. Takedown's a great perk, especially when you're in the enemy base. When you're killing everyone, they will have no clue where they're dying from because a white skull won't appear above their heads, so it'll make it more difficult for them to find you and take you out. And then lastly, I put on Focus because you need it. If you don't use Focus, you won't win gunfights, your gun will be jumping around, you won't be able to kill anyone because you're too busy shooting nothing. Put on Focus and you'll do better, trust me. Alright guys, so that's it for my perk selection. Next up is my strike package choices. I picked Assault because I love using Assault with this weapon, especially with this setup. I put on the IMS, the Sentry Gun, and the Battle Hind. These are very low kill streaks, so you can get them very quickly, and you get a lot of them in one game. I decided to pick these because they're not controllable. This is a class where you want to be running around as much as possible opposed to being in the air in a helipilot or in something else. So once you get these, place them as soon as you can, but make sure you're safe. I shouldn't have said that. Make sure when you get them, place them in a safe spot. I sometimes have the habit of getting it and then calling it in as soon as possible, but sometimes when you're calling it in, you get shot. So make sure you're safe, make sure the area is clear, and then place it when you can. The IMS will pretty much get you the sentry gun, and the sentry gun will pretty much get you the battle hinds. And then you restart that whole process, and the enemies are getting so frustrated because they're dying by IMSs, sentry guns are taking them out, and the battle hind is taking them out. This is a very, very solid setup. You'll be getting a lot of kills, your kill streaks will be getting a lot of kills, and it's one of my favorites. I just found this out a few days ago, and I found this combination of perks and strike package and attachments and things, and I like it a lot. This is one of my favorite class setups, guys, and I really, really hope you enjoyed this. Before I end this, I want to give a few tips, a few tricks on how to use this class successfully. First off, I would recommend using this class either in free-for-all, domination, team deathmatch, kill confirm, any game mode. This class does well in pretty much any game mode because it's just so versatile. It's great at close range, it's great at medium range, the kill streaks get a lot of kills, and it's very, very good class and one of my new favorite setups. I'm going to say it one more time, this class is a little more catered towards experienced players. It's going to be pretty tough for new players to use this because it requires you to play very tactically. When I say tactically, I mean smart, I mean good. It's tough to describe the word tactically in one word. It's a combination of a lot of things. It's aiming down your sight before you approach corners. It's making sure you're not in the middle of the map. It's traveling the outsides of the map. It's strafing left and right when you're in gunfights. It's jump shotting, drop shotting. It's a very good class, and you're gonna have to be very careful because a lot of people like to camp, and this class is very prone to campers. If someone's at super long range in a corner camping with a Remington or some other accurate assault rifle, you'll get taken out. So play very smart, play stealthy, play sneaky, and you'll do great with this setup. If you guys really enjoyed this setup, please give the video a big thumbs up. You guys gave me so much support in my last video, so let's try and match that or even better because you guys are amazing. I know we can do this. If you guys haven't tried this out, give it a go and tell me what you think of it. If you guys want to see some more setups, say so below, maybe a specific weapon or whatever. I read all my comments and I do my best to respond to as many as I can. So thanks a lot, guys. As I always say, it's EliteShot here, aka Sean, your friendly CoD fanboy. I'm signing out. Peace.